Hey guys, Boris Lasser from BK Forex. Good to be with you for our daily Forex technicals 4/8 of 13. It's all about dollar yen. We're literally on the pace to hit 100 sometime this week. Past performance not indicative of future results. Trading Forex carries high level risk and obviously for all investors. High degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before deciding to trade any such leverage products, you should carefully consider your investment objectives, level of experience, and risk appetite. Possibility exists that you could sustain the loss of some of your initial investment, and therefore you should not invest money you cannot afford to lose. Should be aware of all the risks associated with trading on margin and seek advice from an independent financial advisor if you have any doubts. Information including commentary trade ideas provided with Forex.com should not be relied upon as substantive sensitive independent research, which should be performed before making investment decisions. BK Forex LLC and Com merely providing this information for your general information. The information and opinions presented here do not take into account any particular individual investment objectives, financial situation, or needs. All investors should obtain advice based upon their unique situation before making an investment decision. They should tailor trade size and leverage according to their own personal risk appetite. We're not responsible for any loss incurred investments made by readers and clients as a result of any information contained here, and we do not render investment legal tasks or other professional advice. If such advice is needed, seek advice from a competent professional. Well, this is all you need to see basically right now. It is just a one-way move to the moon. At this point, we actually hit 99 offer in dollar yen just a few minutes ago. We gapped open, as you can see here on the weekend. It's just been an incredible power move in the pair all the way through. Obviously, the key 100 level, as everybody has their eyes on that. And in order for me to actually even show this to you, I think we have to go to the three-year chart. Not even a 3-year chart. We have to go back. This is really incredible. I think we have to go back. Let's go to the weekly chart, 5 years. I think we have to go 10 years. And you can see last time we were there was almost 4 years ago, which was 101.43 was the high. Actually, look at this. Set up at 4/10/2009, almost 4 years to the date that we're approaching these key levels. Obviously the move that we had last week, especially on Friday, this massive reversal off the lows, close on the highs, very, very bullish. Gap open that's not even coming close to being a close is very, very bullish. It is a runaway market, and when you have runaway markets like that, it's very, very tough to want to fade this kind of move right now, obviously, because this kind of momentum can continue to roll forward. But the 100 is definitely going to attract certainly a lot of optionality and probably a lot of stops in that area. Just if nothing for near term. Although the critical levels to the top side where you have even further resistance is the 101.43 from a couple of years ago. So we'll be watching that very, very carefully. For now, it just seems to be all systems go. First on the assault towards 99s, and then obviously 99.50s, and then 100s. As all eyes are going to be on this move. I do think the kind of parabolic move you've had does deserve a little bit of a pause. So there could be some very sharp profit-taking moves coming in, which is why it's very tough. You kind of want to buy it, but you also want to understand that the retrace risk is very, very significant. The most immediate retrace risk is obviously underneath to fill the gap, which is around 97.50. And that could occur very much this week. And then the steeper retrace risk is obviously down to 95.50, which was the base that we broke out of on Friday. But either way, just a very powerful move in dollar yen. You have to respect that. And for the time being, it's all systems higher in that trade. Euro dollar also continues to trade well. We gapped down lower this morning, but now we're trying to coming in to close that gap off the response. The key move here is the 29.50, which basically, excuse me, not 29.50, the 30.50. The 30.50 is the key move. That would fill the gap from the beginning of March. It is also a very, very key level to take out. So watching this very, very carefully. If we start moving towards that level today, that's going to be a very, very big test level in terms of performance. If we can bust through that, covering up the gap, then you have 31.50 in view for euro dollar. Cable continues to trade relatively well. It's holding above the 53 level, although this 53.50 now is starting to look like a little bit of a resistance level. Cable has this pattern where it sort of trades up to the levels, trades off, trades up to the levels. Like we saw this with 52.50 for a very long time before we probably took it out. So here, for Cable to really get a power move through it, we need to see them go through 53.50 towards the 54s, and the really longer term level for Cable is the recovery towards the 55 level, as you can see right over here. This is the big recovery level here. the cable is trying to trade through. But we need to see the 55, 53.50 take it out with conviction in order for the up move to continue. And lastly, Aussie has been the weakest of all, has really traded all the way down off of the highs here. The 105s got rejected very badly. We came off. Friday's been a distribution day. Today's been a distribution day early in the day, but this 103.50, which has been a key support level we've been pointing out for the last couple of weeks, actually, has held up so well. So this is going to be very critical. As long as 103.50 holds, the bias may turn back up to the upside. We could have a small move back up to the 104s, 104.50s. 103.50 gets given. In other words, we break the 103.50s. That's a very negative construct. And we opens up a move all the way down to 102.50, perhaps even 101.50. So Aussie at a critical juncture right now as we're starting to trade at the beginning of the week. There's not much on the calendar today, but I don't think that's going to matter. It's really going to be a lot of momentum-based moves. And of course, all eyes will be on dollar yen into the North American session to see how far they can push this thing as we trade. As you can see right now, we're just testing 99s. And if this momentum continues for another day or two, 100 will certainly be in view as a lot of key levels begin to fall. This is Boris Schlossberg wishing you guys the best of luck, the best of trading for BK Forex. Over and out.